This up. First up, Gnomergon. And let's hope all of the stream information is still correct. I did do a test of it like a month ago. Just gotta hope it's still like live and shit. Because last time I did it, it was as an unlisted stream. It should be public and everything though. Okay, and let's disable Healbot and do the Annoyotron. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Nice little cinematic shot just in case I need a screenshot of this later. So I've been wanting to do the pet battle dungeons, and I usually end up doing them like really late in the week because there's so much I do on Tuesdays. And I thought if I just streamed it, that would give me a good excuse to do them on Tuesdays rather than waiting until the end of the week. Or at the very least, you know, just get Gnomergon done. So it's the ones with the pets that are still selling right now. I was able to sell an Alarma dog for 100K the other day, which was pretty nice. I doubt I'll be able to sell another one for that price, but you never know, you know? I'm gonna see if I can still make money from these. Ooh, if I can survive one more hit, I get a volcano off. Nice. Through the annoying shield. Now, I know the stream says all pet metal dungeons, but it's more like I'm going to stream for the next hour. And I'm going to do as many as I can within that time period. So it's probably not going to be all of them. And just however many I can finish in an hour. Oh no, this is going to go off the turn he uses annoying shield, isn't it? He's stunned. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't gotta worry about it then. This is not a very efficient team for this first guy. I should probably swap it out with something else. Ooh, that shield. Is it a priority move? I actually don't know. Surrounded with an impenetrable shield, blocking all incoming damage. Last one round. Yeah, this always goes first. It's a full one turn block that always goes first, so it ignores speed. I do like how they're giving these pets brand new abilities for the dungeons. Oops, I'm so used to healing after that. And like brand new effects and other things. It makes it more interesting. Because in the previous ones, they basically just used effects and abilities that pets could already use. Which was fine. I didn't even think about it too much. But I mean, they have had like brand new effects for abilities here or there, but they were usually just like themed abilities of other abilities that already existed. And Gnomergon, there's a lot of pets who just straight up have brand new abilities that aren't available to normal pets and function differently, kind of like the elemental Gatling gun. Unless they got added to something else. I'm trying to think if there has been cases of abilities added to a PvE pet battle that later on got added to a pet players could obtain. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Why do I have a full team of aquatic pets with aquatic damage? Considering the only elemental pet is the first one. I don't really expect the other ones to die. Elemental Gatling gun will pop the bubble immediately. So maybe I'm better off just going with fish slaps. He's going to interrupt me on the next turn with the interrupting jolt. I guess I'll just save bubble for the leper rat. Hi hero, what do you think of the elemental / darkness combo? What's the elemental darkness combo? You mean using darkness and then having an elemental who's able to avoid the negative effect? Is that really a combo, or is there something else I'm missing? Some of these teams could use some work. I only need Polonius to take out the elemental pet. I don't need 2 other pets with aquatic moves for these other ones. Usually the backline pets are a mech and an undead, right? So I should have pets with good damage against those 2 types. It's fine how it is now. I'll still win. But I should probably have something to win faster, to make these go a little bit quicker. Do I have anything that's good against both of them and that I'm not using in other things? Flurry... Corehound pup, actually. Wow, he's like perfect. With burn and scratch? Oh man. Howl seems useless. Dodge might actually be useful if I go against an undead. And then he's going against something else. Okay, I'm gonna save this one here. Elemental pet with darkness power, Nightshade Sproutling, for example. What do I think of it? It's a neat little interaction. But, like, there's other pets who can use darkness better. And I wouldn't really go around using darkness with an elemental pet for the sole purpose of using darkness with an elemental pet. It just seems like a nice little coincidence interactions that help. But not really something worth talking about, I guess. Unless there's something I'm missing here, of course. What if Squirky isn't good enough for this either? He seems to do really good against that thing. Luckily, it looks like I have 2 mechanical pets, and I have 2 pets with elemental damage in the backline. Yeah, let's go with the Winter Rageling. Set up Slippery Ice. I don't think I've gotten a single miss of the Slippery Ice yet. Ooh, that might change. He has a, what, almost 45% reduced hit chance? And he still hits. Oh, a miss! That has got to be like the first miss ever I've had in this dungeon. No matter how many times I use this guy. Ooh, is this gonna miss too? Nice, it missed. Deforesting unit. Oops, I forgot to set up Slippery Ice again. Slippery Ice won't be able to kill him. Ice Lance will. So I can just use 2 Ice Lances or a Slippery Ice and an Ice Lance. And that wouldn't guarantee a kill. So 2 Ice Lances it is. Is No More Gone the longest pet battle dungeon? I think it might have the most amount of fights out of all of them. Oh, right, I forgot about the cockroach. That sometimes comes up too. Okay, so the pets that can accompany them are usually the cockroach, the leper rat, or one of the 2 machine types. So there's a 50% chance of getting a machine and a 25% chance of getting an undead or a critter. So for my backline pets, I should have one that has elemental damage, because there's a 50% chance of getting one of those, and then another one who has either undead or something strong against critter. Ooh, Rabid Strike. Rabid Strike. Will I be able to get off a pumped up water jet? Maybe. I do have a strong typing against him. And I do take less damage from Creepy News. And I think I take less damage from Frostbite as well. I don't think so. Is this counted as a dot? I'll find out. It's supposed to do 22 damage. Yes, I think. Harmful damage over time effects are reduced by 50%. I guess that is a dot. Because it is a damage over time effect, but it's one that's applied by the environment. No, these are dots, because if you swap out, they go away. But then again, these ones work unique in that if you swap out... Oh, shit. Actually, you know what? I really need to diversify my types on this one. I should be fine just because Ragnaros hits so hard anyway. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Icy Touch thing. I'm sure it's a dot, but it also works differently than other dots. Because other dots, if you swap out, they stay on your character. But these dots specifically state they go away if you swap out. But also, they're dots. And Pet Battles is like there's a lot of bugs in the coding for Pet Battles. Like, you never really know what works until you try it out. Yo, here, you still play HOTS? Funny enough, I recently got back into it. I hadn't played it for a long time, though. But ever since they had the announcements about, you know, downsizing on it and no more esports, that really got me thinking. It's like, you know what, I haven't played HOTS in a while, I should probably check it out. So I've been playing it a lot at night, and I usually invite people from my Discord server to play with me. Not too many people ever take me up on that offer, though. I usually just end up playing by myself. Pull a random lever. I think I had a really hard time with this when I was trying to figure out a good team for it. Should I set up Shell Shield first and then dive? Yes, because he does random moves. There's no guarantee he'll use Conflagrate first or second or something. He diversifies them. It would be nice if he used Conflagrate while I was underground, but he doesn't do that. You have a Discord? Yep. I sure do. Let me give a link. Copy. This one should work. Like, whenever I stream on my main channel, I have a bot that will give a link to the Discord. once every 15 minutes or so. Because the only way to get into the Discord is from a link that I only give out during streams or by being a Patreon. Do you have a favorite battle pet? No. I love all my battle pets equally. I could never choose a favorite. Let's see, Hermit Crab? Yeah, because I need someone to dodge the Ice Tomb. And Hermit Crab is a beast. He should be setting up Ice Tomb first, and then Call of Winter, and then Freezing Spray. And he'll probably start using Freezing Spray on the Ice Tomb. I really don't want to go underground with Shell Armor up, so I'm just going to stack up Pinch and just take a little bit of damage. There goes the Ice Tomb. Now he has Call of Winter, and he'll be using Freezing Spray. I mean, Shell Armor only lasts 2 turns anyway. Oh, but I'm going to be using Dive, whatever. There's no need to think too hard against this boss. Okay, now I dive. And then I'll use Shell Armor on my next turn. No, I'll be killing him. I'll use Shell Armor against the next guy. Now I have a fully stacked Pinch and my first Shell Armor. Wow, 0 damage. Holy crap. Completely blocked all of that damage from that spray. That's great. And a fully stacked up Pinch. And oops, crap. I should have dove right there to dodge. Well, shit. Now I just have my Bog Hopper, who can also easily take this guy out, so I don't gotta worry. Okay. You know, when I'm running these things, I should have like Azurite armor set up that only has like run speed increases on it. I'll have to make sure to look into that to get some passive run speed, so I can just put those on. Like, these are my Pet Battle Dungeon pieces of gear. Oh shit, am I gonna lose it? That was close. I wonder what happens if you die to the bombs. I've never had that happen to me before. I have died in a Pet Battle Dungeon before, but never like while I was still doing it. It was always afterwards. Because in the Wailing Caverns Pet Battle Dungeon, like the final fight takes place on a cliff, and then once you're done, you can talk to the NPC at the bottom of that cliff in order to get out, or you can just, you know, get out through your piano. So I have jumped down there and died a few times. But that was at a point where I didn't really care if I was dead or not, because I was going to leave it anyway. Wow. I'm surprised I got a triple hit on that flank. Oh, it was because of rabies. That would make sense. Okay. I have my racial going. I'll probably set up his shit first so I can go for flanks. I also kind of want to reduce the damage of these things, though. I'll be fine. I'm not going to die. And then I'll have Spirit Spikes for 2 turns to protect me from 2 turns of Stampede and 1 turn of Flank. And then I'll swap out, because this isn't doing a lot of damage. Actually, if I get a triple hit, the cockroach is dead. I think I'll chance it. 1, 2... Oh, a double hit was enough too. Oh, that's convenient. Okay. If he sets up his dots and stuff again, I might be able to survive long enough to use another Spirit Spikes. Oh, there goes Rabies. I just gotta survive 1 more turn. If he applies a Creeping Ooze... No, that wasn't enough. Damn it. Well, whatever. I was almost able to take out his whole team with one Vengeful Porcupine. So close. I was able to take out 2 and like 90% of his pets before he finally kicked the bucket. Hi Senpai. Hello Gari Darez. Whew, okay. Now the Emperor Crab can solo the entire team, especially if I get a second cockroach. Okay, so he takes 2 turns to set up his shit. So the first one will be Greater Apocalypse, and then Shell Shield. So I can go for a Snap first, and then my own Shell Shield. And then he'll use Stampede as his only damaging move, and I can just spam Snap. Uh-oh, my pets are barking. I'll mute my mic for a bit. Okay, I think they've calmed down for a bit. Wow. Shell Shield just completely negates all the damage of Elemental Gatling Gun. And his other 2 moves don't hit very hard. Let's see. He should be using Elemental Gatling Gun. I guess I might as well just heal up the damage now while I take none. It's like my first time having to use a heal the entire match. And it wasn't even a full heal. I probably could have just saved it. There's no reason to use the heal off cooldown. Especially when he has Interrupting Jolt. Okay, 1 more snap should kill him, so there's no reason to heal now. And he has 1 more cockroach who can't damage me. So I just need to refresh Shell Shield my next turn and I'll be good to go. I remember I had a mod for a while that played different kinds of music during pet battles. I don't usually hear the music though. I was thinking like, I've never really noticed the music for pet battles before, or it's been a while. I was trying to wonder why. And it's like, oh, it's because usually when I'm doing these, I have YouTube videos on in the background. Okay, time for Dirty Rat. The Haunt combo's still alive and kicking. Still alive and very strong. You never really needed to use the undead pet outside of just using Haunt. And the only changes they made to Haunt for PvE don't matter, because they didn't nerf Haunt's damage. Or the fact that it lets you swap out. They just gave it a reasonable side effect for PvP. It was a pretty good way to fix Haunt, now that I think about it. Because like before, when they tried to fix Haunt, all they did was give it a 4-round cooldown, which didn't help, like, at all. It was still incredibly broken. And then there's the newest change to Haunt. Making it so you lose 50% of your health when you come back. That was genius. They finally balanced like one of the most broken abilities in the game, because it used to be if a pet had Haunt, it was a tier 1 pet because Haunt was so good. Now I don't think that's the case anymore. Haunt actually has a real downside to using it. It's great. Rhonda Weasley. Why Why did I name this guy Ron Weasley? I think it was because I was making a team and they all had Harry Potter names. So I gave him this name. You know what I really hate about Amplify Magic is that it also amplifies the damage I deal to myself. And I also hate how the damage you deal to yourself can crit. Like, these kinds of abilities where, you know, you take damage in exchange for doing a little bit more damage, they're kind of busted. They really shouldn't work this way. Come on, did I get a second spark off? Nope. I am dead, though. Oh, come on. How did that not kill him? I should be fine. Just gotta blow him up with Doron. Thankfully he didn't use setup rocket, which goes away. The second rocket can't launch the first one. Brittling Web isn't really the best thing to use against someone who's just a hard hitter. So I'll be better off by just spamming Burn. Did he just set off the other rocket that was set up? You're not supposed to be able to do that. That's cheating. You big cheater. Whatever. It's not like I'm in any danger of losing. I still have a fully alive Fiendish Imp in the back row who's faster. The only one that gives me problems is that final boss. And by problems I mean sometimes I'll click the wrong button and screw myself. Okay, so for this one, since he uses Feign Death and everything, I sometimes forget and use Volcano first because it has that little arrow on it that says it does more damage. Try Tinytron. I mean, I have a strategy that works for the last boss. It's just it's kind of complicated, so I sometimes forget the strategy. I don't have it memorized yet. That's the thing. Like, I don't have it as muscle memory. I keep trying to remember, it's like, what am I supposed to do for this one again? Do I do this and this? Because it's an unconventional thing. And the answers are not always, like, super obvious. Oh, I'll show you what I mean when I get to it. But it's just minor things. Like, last week I did it, I messed up. Yeah, he's gonna die in the back row. And I still managed to win, but barely. Like, I had maybe like 20 health left, and I got a lucky crit at the very end, and it was like my last hit. I was sweating at that one. I should probably swap out. I'll use Umaru. I should be able to get him below 50% health with the Twilight Fire, and then get a 50% Twilight Meteor. Ooh, he missed. Come on, he has 2 dots on you. How did neither of those kill you? Well, whatever. Dragon Racial Twilight Meteor. That should do some nice damage to that back row pet. Looks like the dots finally killed him. And then I can set up Twilight Meteor, Twilight Fire. Should I just swap out? Like... this is why I don't really like this pet very much. Nice. Orphan Felbat for Black Claw. He'll swap your Tinytron in. Have Naxi or Zuma's third pet. Both shields on Tiny Boss will kill him himself. 2 shields, huh? I just go with a 1 shield strategy. Will the 2 shields kill him 3 times? Because the way I do it is very similar to that. I just use different pets. that all basically do the same thing. It's Black Claw and then using like heat up. Okay, for this one, what I do is I just set up everything and then swap out. Okay, this one doesn't really matter. It's more about how do I kill him the fastest. Yeah, not even Tinytron will die. Really? I'll have to try that out. I do have a Tinytron. I do have a max level Tinytron. Currently I'm using someone else. I don't remember who. Oh, did I swap out before the Howl even came out? Was that his first death? Yup. Okay, so for this I can just throw a snowball. And then for the next one, as long as he doesn't bring in... Okay, I should be good to go straight into a deep freeze. And then just throw some snowballs. And I wasn't really worried about this. Steel, it's all about efficiency. How long has this taken? Oh, I've been here for 30 minutes. Why does Gnomeregan take so long? It's so long. It always takes so very long. He has dodges and shit. Well, not if I have my fledgling King Feather. He can outspeed your dodges and shit. I have 2 moves. Ooh, drill charge. That's not good. That's gonna be... Oh, it has a cooldown. Thank goodness. That would actually be a pain in the ass if he could spam it. Come on, triple hit. Triple hit. Cool. Wasn't really expecting a triple hit. Now I just need a double hit. God damn it, you moron. Ugh. 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 I should just go for Thrash just in case he doesn't use the Cloud Smoke. Okay, I guess I'll go for a liftoff. Nerds. Whew. It won't let me target him until I get close. Is it seriously a 2-minute RP session? Like, in the other 2 Pet Battle Dungeons, when they did the RP, it only happened the first time you did it, and it was skipped all the other times. So I kind of forgot what was going on. I like how they're doing it like this. You know, that way you actually get to see the story multiple times. But also, you know, if you're just trying to speedrun this place, do you really want to sit in a stun for 2 minutes? Oh no, the worst boss. 2 minutes of wait time. Hello, Hero in chat. Hello, Grim. Hello, Captain Gay Grim. Sorry, force of habit. I almost called you Captain Gay, but then I stopped myself. This would be wasted. Super teleport activate. Ugh, I love this. It doesn't take itself seriously. It's just a cute little funny thing. Okay, so you said Tinytron is the way to go, right? Tinytron. If Tinytron doesn't work, I'll honestly still probably be fine because I can just do my original strategy. Okay, let's do this. That's alright, Hiruma homosexual X, I mean Hero, my bad. Tiny with both shields and a third pet, someone with more HP than Tiny. Wait, my third pet has to be one with more HP? I do have pets with more HP than him. Not very many, though. God, he has a lot of health. Wow, so mean to the pets. You know it, Avarice. Let's see, what did you suggest as a third pet? Naxi or Zoom? I'll go with Naxi. I mean, I have lots of pets with over, you know, his health value. Well, not lots. I should have some pets to choose from. And I'd rather go with the best option. Oops. That's the wrong one. Where's Naxi at? Ah, there he is. Naxi with his... Damn, Naxi has a lot of health. Holy hecking heck, Batman. Holy hecking heck. Web. I don't think Naxi's ever gonna come in. So let's go. Do I have Zoom? Yes. I also have lots of other snails. You want to see how many snails I have at max level? This doesn't really do it justice. What is a ability only snails have? Ooze touch? Oops. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I thought I had more than that. I do have a lot of snails. Just trust me on this. And a lot of them are at max level too. Because snails are very useful, surprisingly. Weird flex, but okay. You don't understand. Snails, they're really useful in PvE. And having multiple of them, like different breeds and everything. Good shit. Okay, so what I was talking about with this final boss is sometimes I forget to use Black Claw or Flock. It's like, which one is actually better? Because, you know, Flock is 100% more damage. Lightning Shield, which one does... They both do the exact same amount of damage? Wow. Oops. Weird flex, but okay. Sure. Use Grim as a pet, such sacrifice him. Do I have a pet named after Grim? Or Avarice? I will sacrifice you to the Ugandan tribes. I'll have to check after this if someone reminds me. Did he just kill himself again? I have one more turn of Lightning Shield and one more turn of Black Claw. Holy crap. He does just kill himself. And Tinytron's mechanical too, so he just comes back to life. Wow, that is way better than my old strategy. Okay, I'm gonna make sure to save this. My other strategy gets kind of dicey sometimes, but only because I forget to use Black Claw sometimes, or I forgot to swap back into Inky, but this one, just 2 shields. That's so much better than using Heat Up, even though Heat Up does more damage. Alright, I can't heal until I get out. Let's see, do I have one named after Grim? I'm sure I do. I guess I don't. What is the gayest, the coolest pet I have that I can name after Grim? I don't know, I'll find something later. What do I have? Do I have one? Avarice? Nope. I'll have to name one after Avarice. What is the dumbest, the coolest pet that I can name? I'll figure that out later. Should use Flock over Black Claw for Tinytron strat. Is it better though? Like that's, I'm not really sure. I haven't really tried the flock strategy. Off and away. I want to buy another Alarma dog to sell it. I also just kind of want to get all these pets for myself. But right now is the best time to sell them for cash. And holy crap, I did not think that would take 40 minutes. I was like speedrunning the place too. Trying to do everything as fast as possible. I did have to adjust a few teams though. I'm still setting up my teams to be perfect. So I can speedrun it. Okay, next up, Wailing Caverns is pretty quick. I'll probably have time to do that. New curtains up. Does it look better? Double the beige. Hmm. Hmm. Can't really tell. Because the random pets you get from here, especially the big one, they sell for a pretty penny. Told ya it's broken. Yes, that Tinystron strat was pretty nice. At least this one's pretty quick. Name the gayest one after Grim? I don't know if Grim would like that. He really hates it when you call him gay. I'm gonna mute this while they bark for a bit. Okay, I think they've stopped. Man, I'm really hungry. Ooh, did I ever heal my pets? Shit. Did I ever heal my pets after the last one? Nope. Nope, they're all still dead. Shit. I gotta do that now before I forget. Crap, I've never done this before. I would like to leave Wailing Caverns. There we go. Oh my god, they're still barking? What are they even barking at? Did someone show up? I kind of want to go check. But I also want to finish this faster. You're gay. No, Grim, you heard him. You are gay and I am dumb. LMAO. I never said that. Why are you guys putting words in my mouth? You're saying his word means anything? Hello. Hello, Chipola Tahala. Nailed it. I'm currently speed running pet battle dungeons. No one can fast run them quicker than I can. Especially if they remember to heal their pets afterwards. think Wailing Caverns is definitely the easiest one. Especially since the trash pets aren't even rare. In fact, they're like white quality. Isn't that like the second worst quality? I'm pretty sure pets can also be gray quality as well. Man, I don't even remember. Like, I just kind of ignore their quality and only make them rare. Double ones definitely look better. Oops. Why am I slower? Why am I going against a deviant flapper? Ooh, nice. I got lucky with the quills. I don't think I'll be able to finish the dead mines. I wonder if I'll even be able to finish this in time. I have 10 minutes to do this. I have 10 minutes, well, 15 minutes actually. I should be able to do it. Wailing Caverns usually takes about 20 minutes, but I keep stopping to text. Happy 15th of January, Hero. It's not a holiday or anything, just being happy on this day. Happy? Who's happy anymore? That's a myth. No one's actually happy. I've never seen it. What are pet battle dungeons? They're like instance zones you go into to do pet battles. Then you just clear out all of the pets in like one of the zones, and then you fight a boss, then you go on to the next area. And they take place inside of existing dungeons. So, pet battle dungeons. They're a fun little thing. You get really good rewards for doing them every week. So they're worth your time, especially if you like to sell pets. That's one of the cool things about pet battles, like compared to all the other things you collect, is you can sell a vast majority of the pets you obtain. Which is interesting, because Blizzard usually doesn't let you sell stuff that you like go out of your way to collect and everything, except gold, I guess. Out of all of the hobby activities in WoW, collecting mounts, transmog, and pets are the only ones you can actually sell a vast majority of. Whereas a lot of the pets and transmogs you farm can't be sold. Not all of them, of course. But just like, there's a lot less of them. Whereas you can sell about 90% of your pets. You can only sell, you know, maybe like 5% of your mountain drops, or I think the number's a little bit higher for transmog gear though. Or maybe it's like around 5, I don't know. I know there's a lot of transmog gear you can go out and farm. That's BOE. The only difference being you can't wear the transmog gear and then sell it, whereas you can learn a pet and play with it and then sell it. Happiness is so childhood. Happiness, that's that thing you have when you're a kid, right? You're supposed to grow out of that. That's not an adult thing. Greetings, friends. Greetings, Omega 5. I think that's Nathan. I don't remember, though. Okay, I'll be returning to doing my stupid essay. Good luck with your children's animal fighting games. Ha, sucks to be in school, Grim. Never seen them before. Do they have prerequisites or you need to complete first? I think you just need one max level pet to do the normal version. And then in order to do heroic mode, you only need one max level pet to enter, but it is impossible to complete with one pet. So you're just going to need like a whole bunch of pets to do them, but there's not really prereq. Just go to Legion Dalaran and go to the pet zone and they'll give you a quest to go do them. Or you can just go find them yourself and do them. There's only 3 of them so far. The 3rd one came out with the last patch, so it's very recent. The other 2 came out in Legion though. I think I just used Quake here. It's been a while since I've done this. Beige and green layer on top. I wanted to do some pet battle dungeons, but my pets just suck. Yeah, you just need to level more of them. If you just level a new pet to 25 every day, that's like 30 pets a month. You have enough to do a pet battle dungeon. Hero, do you play League of Legends? I got back into it the past few days. Nope. I don't play League. I'm not opposed to playing it either, though. I just don't know anyone who also plays it and that I would want to play with as well. I do like MOBAs. If I'm going to play a MOBA, though, I'd rather play HOTS. Because I think, fundamentally, I disagree with the concept of last hitting. I think it's stupid. And a bad mechanic. But if you play League or Dota, it's a mechanic you have to abide by because it's part of the metagame. And you're just doing yourself, you're basically intentionally giving yourself if you don't try to do it. Like, I don't really mind everything else about the games, but that is just one thing I think is so dumb that no one can change my mind on it. Hi. Hello, JK Pasky 3112. How's it hanging? Yeah, it's for dumb gays, but don't understand thing about bears. I mean, who does understand things about bears? Bears are very unique and complicated. Is this a boss pet? Oh, I forgot. A lot of these pets, thankfully, aren't rare, so they go pretty fast. I tried so hard to get into HOTS, but I couldn't. I wish HOTS just bought Leagues and then used that. Use Leagues? I prefer a lot of the things in Heroes of the Storm over League of Legends. Like, there are two big advantages of playing HOTS. Well, three, actually. I almost forgot about the other one. There are three really big things I like about HOTS that don't exist in League or Dota. First one being last hitting. That's the biggest one. There's no last hitting in Heroes of the Storm. And there is last hitting in League and Dota. And last hitting itself is just a fundamentally stupid mechanic. The other thing is HOTS is more teamfight focused and objective based, which forces team fights real early in the game. So you don't spend the first 10 to 20 minutes only in your lane farming in order to buy gear and everything, because HOTS doesn't have gear. I'm not saying the lack of gear is one of the pluses of HOTS. I actually quite liked gear in Dota and League. Because, like, for reference, I've played, like, 500 hours of Dota 2. I have a lot of experience with other MOBA games. And gear was not one of the problems I had with the game. It was just last hitting. And the laning phase doesn't really exist in Heroes of the Storm. Except for maybe, like, the first minute or two of the game, which I think is a plus. I really like how HOTS is more action-oriented. And the third thing, this is kind of a minor one, but I like how HOTS allows you to choose one of two ultimates. Like in League of Legends and Dota 2, you have your champions, and they all have one ultimate. And usually you pick a character because of their one ultimate. Whereas in Heroes of the Storm, you get to choose, you know, one of two ultimates. I really like that, because ultimates are like the big power moves, the things that really make the game exciting. And getting two of them just feels better. Last hitting gold items adds a lot of decision. Often the safest way to get gold is to win team fights. Yeah, true, but you also get, you know, a vast majority of it from laning correctly. Like, you know, I'm saying I don't like last hitting as someone who is completely used to it and knows how to do it and has had tons of experience doing it. It's not like, you know, you get used to it and you just don't even notice anymore. It's like, no, I did get used to it and I never liked it. And I loved the fact that I don't have to do that in Heroes of the Storm. HOTS is just, like, mechanically better. If they just, like, added items to Heroes of the Storm, you know, that might actually, like, help a lot of players, because the lack of items and team levels instead of individual levels, those are two of the things that really put people off of Heroes of the Storm. Which is understandable. You can't snowball in Heroes of the Storm as hard as you can in those other games, because you can only ever be 4 levels higher than your opponent. And then, like, if you gain a 5th level, it'll just automatically bump your opponent up 1 level as well. But a 4-level difference is huge in Heroes of the Storm. That means you're basically 1, and you'll dominate any team fight unless, you know, you really mess up and do something stupid. I got Team XP. Team XP, I think that's a legitimate reason not to like Heroes of the Storm. I'm not the biggest fan of Team XP either, but also, I'm not really the biggest detractor of it either. I kind of like it too, to an extent, because if you're playing a support character, you don't have to worry about being like 5 levels lower than everyone else, you know, and just try not to get hit. Whereas in Heroes of the Storm, the support characters are the same level as everyone else and can meaningfully contribute to a team fight, instead of giving up all of your farm to the carry who gets all the good gear and you just get scraps and still have to buy shit. Like, it's not fun being a support who never gets to last hit anything and is 5 levels higher than your other teammates, and also they expect you to buy wards. It's like, wow, that is terrible. No wonder no one wants to play supports in those games, because it's not fun to do that. You don't have to buy wards anymore. Probably. That was a big thing back in the day. Been a long time since you did viewer games and HOTS though. That's because I barely started playing the game again. And usually when I did viewer things and HOTS, I would see half of my audience leave. No one wants to watch that. It's not what my channel is about, and it's not very good stream material because I can't really talk to chat while it's happening because I'm too focused on HOTS. And also I can't fully focus on HOT because I'm trying to look at chat. It's just not very good all around. It's a better thing to do off stream with like people in Discord while we just chat. Would you like it if you gave gold for how much damage you did to a minion? I like it if it just gave you gold if you were near the minion when it died. That would literally fix the problem. You know how they do it in how XP works. I think if they did that though, they'd probably have to adjust the prices of gear and probably make it more expensive. Oops, I forgot. These are the exact same mob. So I need another dragon type. Who do I usually put here? I can probably put one of the Twilight Clutch Sisters in here. Like a tail sweep and a Twilight Meteor. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, I'm faster. Items are my favorite part of League. Me and my friends just finished doing ridiculous builds and still won. Yeah, items definitely one of the things I miss from Dota 2. That's probably another one of the big reasons why people don't like HOTS is the lack of items. I'm not saying everything from the other games is bad. Items is definitely one that allows you to diversify your playstyle the most. You just can't really do that with, you know, only being able to pick one of 4 talents every level. I like playing supports. No one plays supports, you liar. Just trying to play MOBA while reading dumb bear comments. Growl right. Oh, can you guys hear my dogs? I thought they were so quiet. I'm sorry. Shit, if I throw in ban, he's gonna die. A breath should be able to kill him as long as I don't die here. Okay, that was scary. I should be able to heal up. Ooh, it's so tempting to not use my dragon racial. But I really need to hit him hard. I like support. Sometimes they gradually add items which get them gold passively, etc.
I don't know that one.
Alexa, stop. I'm sure since the last time I've played Dota, they've found ways to make playing a support less terrible. Because they have to, because the way the supports worked in the past was just really bad. And if they haven't found ways to alleviate a lot of those problems, well, I mean, people still played supports anyway. It's like, what are you gonna do? Go play League of Legends instead? Sure, League of Legends, same problem exists over there. And then there's Heroes of the Storm, where supports don't have those problems at all. But there's the caveat of no items, and that's a huge turnoff for a lot of the MOBA people. Ooh, I'm almost done. It only took me an hour and 5 minutes to do 2 pet battle dungeons. Luckily, Icky can take him out on his own. Icky's too strong. I think the Spore is the only legendary pet in here. And he just has normal moves. Uh-oh, I'm slower now. Yeah, these backline pads got hit hard. They're both at like half health. Wow, 2 single hit quills? That sucks. I have 2 turns of Cleansing Rain. As long as his Blood in the Water doesn't hit, I should be able to kill him. Ooh, it hit. Well, I guess that does happen sometimes. What are you gonna do? I can do 2 Arcane Slashes or 1 Lift Off. I think I'll be good. I don't like how if your talent build isn't working, you can't go back and change anything. Once you reach level 20, you can't make any more progress. I mean, in the other games too, it's kind of the same way. You can sell gear back, but it's usually at a loss. So you're really gimping yourself if you try to change things. Ooh, can I go turn it in down there? Not really. Oh, this is just a communist MOBA. No wonder they went and broke IRL. It's so sad because HOTS has so many good things about it that I just prefer over the other games. Lack of items and team levels probably just killed it for all the other people though. Okay, that's it. I'll probably do this again next week. Till then.